How does a decision boundary work in machine learning? Imagine you're trying to sort apples and oranges on a table. You want to draw a line that separates the two so you can easily tell which is which. That line is similar to what a decision boundary does in machine learning. It helps the computer decide which group a new piece of data belongs to. In machine learning, a decision boundary is a line or surface that divides different categories in a dataset. Think of it like a fence that separates two different types of data points. When a new data point comes in, the model looks at where it falls relative to this fence. If it's on one side, it gets classified as one thing. If it's on the other side, it's classified as something else. The shape of this boundary depends on the type of model used. For simple models like logistic regression or support vector machines with a straight line, the boundary is flat and straight. This is like drawing a straight line on a piece of paper to separate two groups. For more complex models like neural networks or decision trees, the boundary can curve or twist to fit more complicated patterns in the data. It's like drawing a wavy or zigzag line to better separate tricky groups. The position of the boundary is not random. It is learned during training, where the model looks at many examples and adjusts the boundary to reduce mistakes. The goal is to find a boundary that correctly separates the data in the training set and works well for new data. If the boundary is too simple, it might miss important details and make mistakes. If it's too complex, it might fit the training data perfectly but perform poorly on new data. This is called overfitting. Decision boundaries are used in many real-world tasks. For example, in medicine, they help distinguish healthy from sick patients. In image recognition, they help identify objects in photos. In recommendation systems, they decide which products to suggest. Understanding how these boundaries work helps us build better models and interpret their predictions. When using AI tools like ChatGPT, DALL-E, or Midjourney, decision boundaries are involved because these systems classify text prompts or images into categories. Productivity plugins that use machine learning also relying on decision boundaries to sort emails or detect spam. In short, a decision boundary is a key part of how machine learning models classify data. It separates different groups and guides the model's predictions. The better the boundary fits the data, the more accurate and reliable the model becomes.